Hi and welcome to the Kruger National Park, South Africa's premier national game reserve, where you're guaranteed to see the big five, almost. I thought that the crisp air, the magnificent scenery, the bountiful wildlife would be conducive to unlocking some of the secrets which motivated me to write Cavalier's Call, my upcoming novel, which is a celebration in Portugal's independence of 1385, due to be released in February 2010. I initially wanted to write about a story which had a South African theme, only because that's where I hold somewhat of a territorial advantage in respect to my general knowledge, having built my first sand castles on the beaches of the Indian Ocean and tree houses in the savannas of Africa. I would focus on the Barney Bernato and Cecil John Rhodes conflict, how these two entrepreneurs established the gold and precious metal industry. However, this area of South African history has been quite heavily mined, no pun intended. So instead I began to backtrack on the trails of explorers and navigators until I found myself in Portugal, home to Vasco da Gama and Bartholomew Dias, who were the first explorers to set foot in South Africa. Certainly they were not the first inhabitants of the country, but I chose this particular perspective of history because the actions of these explorers had significant consequence, for better or for worse. Their initiative made an impact on the entire continent and had very serious ramifications ultimately for millions of people and for generations to come. I wanted to capture the mood and atmosphere which inspired these seaward-bound explorations, and through some extensive research found that it all really started in Villa de Infante, or Sagres, which was a hotbed for explorers and navigators, the place where Portugal's School for Navigation was founded, the brainchild of João d'Arfez, executed and successfully developed by his son, Henry the Navigator. Thank you for listening, and I'll be following this up with a series of videos providing more light and background music on the galloping plains of Cavalier's Call. Until next time, keep your feet on the ground and don't miss the seeds.